Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a little get ready with me. I am still in my pajamas because the next video I need to record is try on clothes, so just didn't even change. I am going to use my everyday makeup bag today. I have a few new products I'm testing out from Revlon, and this is kind of like a little get to know me a little bit better sort of situation. So hopefully you guys enjoy and let's hop right into it. Alrighty people, I forgot one thing. I knew it was gonna happen. I was like, I got everything. I'm good to go. Nope, I definitely forgot one thing. All right, give me 1 second. All right, we are sat on my bedroom floor today because I forgot something else. All right, now I'm sure we have everything. Well, I'm not sure, but we'll find out. But we are sat on my bedroom floor because I did not feel like going all the way downstairs to record, and the next video I have to record is like a try-on haul sort of thing that I'm gonna do up here. So I didn't feel like going downstairs. So we are sat on my bedroom floor to do this. I'm gonna use my everyday makeup bag to do this. I believe this video is coming out after I refresh this, so you'll see what's in there if you want to know what's in here. But I also got a couple of things from Influencer. If you don't know what Influencer is, it's like a app you can use. You leave reviews and they'll send you, or you have the potential to get sent free products. And I recently got a box of Revlon stuff, so I'm gonna try this stuff out too. I'm actually gonna start with one of those products. This is their Color Stay Face and Body Glow Lotion in the shade It's Giving Sun. I already saw this on Ulta's website, so I know it's already out. I'm just gonna try a little bit because I just watched it on the back of my hand. It seems pretty glowy, so I don't want to like go too overboard. I just want to give my skin a little bit of a glow. Oh yeah, it's a little orange. Oh, it's very orange. Okay, that might have been a mistake. Good thing I'm not going anywhere today. It is definitely giving Oompa Loompa, not sun, orange, or giving sun. Okay, let's see. Hopefully maybe it's just my face is turning red. I don't know, or the camera. Okay, let's hope we can fix this. First impression of that one. Wow, that is something. Okay, let me see how it goes with the rest of my... It's also like straight up glitter. Alright, glad we're not going anywhere else today. I'm gonna put some sunscreen on top of that. This is the Lip Tinted Hue Guard. I thought today maybe we could get to know each other a little bit better. I feel like I have a lot of new people here on my channel, and I thought maybe I would do a little like get to know me while I'm getting ready, because I feel like every time I do these get readies with me, I end up talking about the same things. I end up talking about, you know, travel and my son and what's going on with our lives right now, but I feel like that can get repetitive. So we're gonna try something new today. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. We will see. But yeah, let's just get into it. Kind of get to know me as we put on makeup together. I'm very nervous about this glow lotion stuff. All right, we'll see. Hopefully we can fix it, like I said. So hi, everybody. I'm Jacqueline, in case you couldn't tell by my YouTube channel name. I'm 32. I'm gonna be 33 in March. I am married to a wonderful man named Matthew. We met in college, and we have one son together, and we're expecting our second very soon. So I'm gonna be a boy mom, which is wonderful and great, and I love being a boy mom. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint Foundation Stick. So even more glow. Probably didn't need that, but maybe we'll balance out some of the orange. I grew up in Ohio. I grew up like in a big city, but in a very small part of that big city, if that makes sense. Kind of hard to explain, but yeah, Ohio, however, was not for me. I grew up, like I said, in a very small part of that big city. So for me, it was kind of like growing up in a bubble. We always called it the bubble. And when it was time to go to college, I decided to leave said bubble. And my one criteria was to go somewhere where no one knew where I grew up. So I picked a school in Philadelphia called Drexel. No one from my high school had ever gone to Drexel. My high school counselor didn't even know where Drexel was. But they had a great photography program, which is what I wanted to study in school. So I picked Drexel. And I loved it. I made some of my best friends there. I met my husband there. I was on the college dance team there, which was super fun. I loved dancing at basketball games. Drexel doesn't have a football team, so it was just basketball. You probably, if you've heard of Drexel, you probably heard of it because of their basketball team. They're not the women's team's better than the men's team, to be honest, in my opinion. It might have changed since I was in college, but you've probably heard of them because I think it might have been last year or the year before that, they went to the NCAA tournament. But yeah, so I went to Drexel. Drexel's weird because most programs are 5-year programs at Drexel, and you do what they call co-ops, and they're basically like school mandated internships. For my program, I was actually in a 4-year program, but my program, you had one 6-month internship you had to do. So most of my friends, however, were in 5-year programs, including my husband. So my husband is actually a year younger than me, but he was also in a 5-year program. So he graduated 2 years after I graduated, if that makes sense. Okay, I feel like the orangeness mellowed out with my foundation, which that was the Merit Minimalist. So my husband and I met my senior year of college through our best friends. He happened to be roommates with my best friend's then boyfriend, now husband. So that's how we met. And we've been together ever since. So we've been together for, he's going to kill me with this, 11 years now. We've been married for coming up on 9. It's been 8.5, but we're coming up on 9 years here. So a long time for being so young. We got married right before he graduated college and got and commissioned into the Army. So my husband went through ROTC and all that and commissioned into the Army. And then we moved around a lot. Not a lot. I mean, we moved around a few times. We were in Washington State for a while. We moved to Georgia, and then we moved to Colorado, which is where we are now. Okay, I feel like the foundation helped the orangeness problem. I feel like I don't look as crazy anymore. I'm going to go in a slightly different order than I normally would do. I'm going to do my highlighter. So we ended up here in Colorado, and then when my first son was born, my husband decided that he didn't want to be in the military anymore. It's a long story that if he wants to share, he can share eventually, but he decided he did not want to be in the military more, and he got out. He now works in the private sector. He loves it. He works from home, which is amazing for us and our family. It's definitely not for everybody, but for us, it works so well. We love that he works from home, and it works really well from us. So he works from home, like I said, and when he got out, we decided we wanted to stay in Colorado. We liked it here. We love the area that we live in, and I have mom friends here, and it just felt like the right move for us to stay. So we decided to stay even though none of our family lives anywhere remotely close to Colorado. We decided to stay. And now we are currently looking for a new home, our more permanent home. The home we live in now wasn't ever meant to be our permanent home. We thought he was going to be in the military longer, and that we just picked this home because it was close to base and it was in our price range and we liked the neighborhood it was in. But it was never meant to be like the home we stayed in for a long time. So when he got out of the military and we found out we were having a second child, we very quickly realized that we needed to start looking for another home. So that's what we're in the process of doing now. We have a cat and a dog. What else? Oh, I think I skipped over like me post-college, to be honest. We went straight into my husband in the military, but I did work in a photography capacity after college. I did use my degree for a little bit. I actually worked at the Free People headquarters, which happens to be in Philadelphia. If you did not know that, Urban Outfitters, Free People, Anthro, all those companies are all based in Philadelphia. So I actually worked in the photo studio with the retouchers. I wasn't actually a retoucher. It's kind of hard to explain what I did for Free People, but I worked for Free People for a while and I loved it. I loved working for Free People. It's just like a chill environment to work in, and I really enjoyed working there. And I actually got my dog while I was working at Free People, because Free People and Urban Outfitters campus is pet friendly, dog friendly, so you could bring your dog to work with you, and so I didn't have to worry about like leaving a puppy at home all day long. He could just come with me to work, which was really, really nice. Very quickly, those blush bronzer highlights I used the Merit bronzer and highlight. I have the shade Kava in the highlight and the shade Cyan in the bronzer. And then I use the Pat McGrath Labs. These are the Divine Blush Legendary Color Balms in Sunkissed Seduction. This is one of my favorite blushes. I'm just going to set my whole face with the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, the Ultra Blur one. But yeah, that's when I got my dog, and why it was hard for me to like, I didn't grow up with dogs. I grew up with cats. So it was hard for me to like imagine like taking care of a dog, if that makes sense. There's so much more work than cats. And so when I got the job at Urban, I was like, okay, well, that might work now because I can take him with me. It's not quite as like stressful, you know. I don't have to worry about, like I said, like finding someone to take care of him during the day or leaving a dog at home all day long. It was just a much easier scenario to imagine. So we got our cat Tesco first, because obviously, like I said, cats are a little bit easier to take care of, and we lived in a very small apartment. So we got our cat Tesco first, and then when I got the job at Free People, we got our dog Tahoe. If you want the whole story about their names, I can go into that another time, but you might find us weird then, which you might already find us weird. I don't know. If you watch any of our vlogs or anything, you might find me and my husband weird. I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's kind of my whole spiel. I started doing social media stuff when we lived in Washington. I actually had an Etsy shop for a lot of my photography work back when we lived in Washington as well, and I kind of slowly moved away from that once my son was born. It just, something had to give, and the Etsy shop just wasn't bringing me as much joy as social media and like YouTube was. Sorry, I have the hiccups. And so I decided to just, that mirror is so dirty. Okay, that's not gonna work. So I decided just to focus on social media and my YouTube channel and stuff here, and I love doing it. I might not have a huge following or anything, but I appreciate every single one of you, and I love making videos and recording and editing, and it just brings me joy and happiness apart from being a mom. I love being a mom. I love being a stay-at-home mom. I'm so grateful I'm able to be a stay-at-home mom, but I truly believe that in order to be a good stay-at-home mom and a good wife, you need to fill up your own cup first. And so one of the things that really fills up my cup and makes me happy is being on here. So I'm grateful for all of you, and hopefully we can continue to grow this little community together and have fun putting on makeup and, you know, having a good time here on the internet. I just quickly put on a little bit of powder. This is the Cali Contour Kit from Smashbox. So yeah, that's kind of my whole story. Like I said, nothing crazy. Lived a pretty good life so far for being, I'm about to, like I said, about to turn 33. And yeah, nothing crazy. Just taking life one day at a time. I try not to stress too hard about stuff. Me and my husband also love to travel, so you'll see a lot of travel stuff on here. Not so much coming up recently because we're gonna have another baby. I gotta stop traveling here soon. I'm gonna try this new Revlon Color Stay Lash Serum and Liner. It's a liquid liner. I don't usually use it, so I'm just gonna try to get like right along my lash line really quick. So give me a second, and then we'll come back to talking. Alright, I think it looks okay. There's a reason I don't do liquid liner that often. I'm not great at it. I don't enjoy putting it on. I just don't do it. And the last thing, I think for my whole face, is the Revlon Color Stay Full-Time Mascara. This is in black brown, I believe. Right off the bat, I don't love the brush. It's one of those like rubbery brushes. It's just not my favorite, so we'll try it out though. Give it a fair shot. But yeah, that's kind of my whole, like I said, life story spiel. If you have any like questions, or you don't want to, I skipped over something you want to know more about, let me know. Very curious what you guys are curious about, or if you have like something you want me to, like a video idea you want me to do, let me know. I'm always looking for fun new ideas, and I want to make stuff that you guys want to see. So if there's something that you are really interested in, maybe I hit on it briefly and you're like, yes, I want more of that, let me know. So, because like I said, I want to make videos that you guys are interested in. And I hope you're interested in what I'm interested in, because that's what I like to make too. So, sorry if this mirror is making it out of focus. I just realized it's really high. Alright, I like the formula of this. I feel like this is like better, like natural, everyday sort of mascara. I don't know if like the eyeliner goes with the vibe a bit. I don't love the two sides of the brushes, but it's fine. I would still use it. I'm curious to see how long it lasts. So, I'm gonna pop it in my everyday makeup bag and use it and see how it goes. But, and then I'm just gonna put on a little bit of lip gloss. This is the Merit. These are the Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oils in the shade Au Naturel. Put a little bit of that on. And then we're out of here. Okay, so that, I feel like that glow stuff was definitely a little scary at first. I'm glad I put it on before my sunscreen and like everything else. I feel like it toned down a little bit. Definitely not my favorite thing in the world. Maybe I'll like it better in the summer when I have like an actual tan on my body too. But, yeah, this isn't my favorite makeup look I've ever done. My everyday makeup definitely looks better without that glow lotion. So, hopefully I won't look too crazy in my next video. We'll find out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed sitting and chatting with me and get to know me a little bit better. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. We'd love to have you join our little adventure family here. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. So I'll see you in my next adventure. Bye.